John, Quezon, Way City, Lebanon, Grenada, Panama, Kuwait, Somalia, Iraq, and our current operations in Afghanistan. This parade deck is rich in history and tradition, and no Marine train here ever forgets its sights and sounds. Ladies and gentlemen, the Commander of Troops, Captain A. Farsad, and the battalion staff. The 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing Band. Ladies and gentlemen, as the national flag passes directly in front of you, please rise. Series 2101, Series Commander, Captain Chad Phillips. Platoon 2101, Senior Drill Instructor, Staff Sergeant Poulant, Osco, Colorado. Platoon 2102, Senior Drill Instructor, Sergeant Joshua Strange. Platoon 2103, Senior Drill Instructor, Staff Sergeant Zachary Curran. The Battalion Color Guard is led by Battalion Color Sergeant, Drill Instructor, Sergeant Brian Craddock. Series 2105, Series Commander, Captain Peter Baldawanger. Platoon 2105, Drill Instructor, Sergeant Dwight Bibbins. Platoon 2106, Senior Drill Instructor, Staff Sergeant Edward Shackelford. Platoon 2107, Senior Drill Instructor Sergeant Javier Fuentes. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of Anchors Aweigh, followed by the Marines hymn. Thank you. Please be seated. The Marine Corps' uniqueness and strength as an elite fighting force is directly attributable to the magnificent efforts of the drill instructors and company officers who train and supervise the recruits. The distinct qualities of spirit and discipline, the heart and soul of every Marine, have been developed, nurtured, and ingrained in the recruits through their observance and relationship with their drill instructors and officers. Recruit training is the very foundation of the Corps. Each year, recruit training provides thousands of America's finest fighting young men and women with the basic knowledge and skill to function in a profession characterized by its own high sets of tough values and standards. The most important thing we do in the Marine Corps is make Marines. The individual Marine is the Corps. That is what we do here. For the young men graduating today, the long, arduous journey of the last 12 weeks is but a small step into the future of the Marine Corps. As they prepare to fill the ranks of our Corps, they do so with unquestionable support for the high ideals and standards of the United States of America and the United States Marine Corps. Although Company E prepares for the final dismissal from boot camp today, their initial training is not over. After a well-deserved 10 days of leave, these young men will report to the School of Infantry, Camp Pendleton, California, where they will continue to be trained and serve as an effective member of a Marine Rifle Squad. The intense, intensive training that a Marine undergoes is designed to instill the fundamental premises that every Marine is a rifleman. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like to introduce to you the Marines responsible for ensuring the success of the difficult transition required to become a Marine. The company commander is Captain Alexander Farsad. The company First Sergeant is First Sergeant Kevin Hudson. The Marines standing in front of the platoons have spent 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for the past 3 months, training your Marine. Drill instructor duty is extremely demanding and requires enormous personal sacrifice to accomplish the mission of making Marines. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in a warm round of applause for the officers and drill instructors of Company E. The next portion of the ceremony will be the traditional function of retiring the guidons. The guidons have been carried by the platoons throughout recruit training and are being retired to symbolize the disbanding of platoons. All similar units in the Marine Corps carry such guidons, which identify the unit and are a source of pride to each individual member. Note that the honor of carrying these guidons is bestowed upon those Marines who displayed outstanding leadership qualities, motivation, and enthusiasm, and were selected as a platoon honorman. The honormen are recognized as being the most outstanding Marines in their platoons. The platoon honormen compete for the titles of Series and Company Honormen, who are considered the top men graduating today and have demonstrated the highest potential for future leadership and responsibility in the Marine Corps. Upon retirement of the guidon, each honorman will receive a plaque from the Marine Corps Association's Leatherneck magazine, a magazine for and about Marines. The guidons will now be returned to the drill instructors. gentlemen will be presented their plaques by the commanding officer of 2nd Recruit Training Battalion, Lieutenant Colonel R.L. Hairston, and assisted by the Battalion Sergeant Major, Sergeant Major P.A. Seow. Ladies and gentlemen, please hold your applause until